All right, so we have already expanded this holes. A kind of counterbore is being created. Okay, so this the screw head can be resting in this region, and the user will not have any problem when they are holding the joystick. But if we are taking a section view, okay, and if you're looking at the material movement in this region, you can see that there is a thin wall over here, which is extremely incorrect to maintain this way. What do we need to do is we need to add material in circumferential way, so that material is being added and there is a proper movement of the flow of the flow of material, okay, when it is being manufactured. So what do we need to do is we need to select the surface and go to extrude and simply add a loop of material around the object. Okay, so I'll be creating for the first one and mirroring. So this is the first circle, and I'm just pressing randomly any diameter. Let us adjust it later. Press OK, and let me just maintain it as 0.11. Press OK, and see how does it look like. All right, now what is the thickness of this wall over here? So let us just measure the thickness of this wall by selecting the diameter, the inner diameter and the outer diameter. So we have the two radiuses over here. One is 0.074, another is 0.17. So the difference is almost 0.10. Am I right? 0.175 minus 0.07 is almost 0.1. All right, and what is the diameter radius of this wall and this wall? It is, I'm sorry, this one and this one. Yeah, so the difference in their dias is, let me calculate right now, 225 minus 0.15, it is 0.075. So you can clearly see that the wall is thinner in comparison with the above boss wall what we have. So it is desired for us to maintain a uniform walls, okay, across the features. So we have to increase it by how much? The earlier one was 0.1, so we have to increase by 0.025 radially. So I'll just go to edit definition and edit the sketch again. I'll convert the outer dia as radius, and I'll be adding plus 0.25. I'm sorry, I'm doing something mistake. Yeah, it is 0.025. Sometimes it's a human tendency to make mistakes. Yeah, now the walls look like they have uniform thicknesses, so that is a good part, but nevertheless there should be some compromises being made in the manufacturing, and if we have to achieve something. We wanted the screw to be inside, that is the reason we need to make a counterbore over here, and we need to add a step like feature over here, and this is basically allowing our geometry to be appropriately manufactured. Okay, and we can also analyze the distance from here to this point. I'm sorry, you didn't select it appropriately, the surface. Yeah, it's 0.09 actually. I can increase it to be 0.1. all right, so I'll just go to extrude and increase it by from 0.11 to 0.12. all right, so we have something better right now, okay, in comparison with the previous state, which was like this. Okay, we cannot leave the material to be in this manner. We have to add certain material around the loop. Now what I will be doing is I will be adding the same set of material for all the 4 bosses. Okay, now before that I need to add up some center lines in the model and use those as a reference for mirroring the object or mirroring the sketches. All right, so we have this bosses being created, and let us just look at them in the assembly for once. It's not visible. I'll just edit. So this is how it looks like. I think it's looking pretty. All right, so we have done the first part. Now we will just work on the second part, that is on the, we have not done completely with the first part, I mean to say. We have, you know, improvised the feature, but we have other features to be added, don't worry about it. And the next task what we will be doing in the next video is, you can see this bosses over here are extending the overall length or overall height of this cover. So it is desirous for us to add ribs around them, you know, so that they are strong enough. And also if we like, we can reduce the thickness of the material, okay, and we can have ribs around them so that they look little bit rigid and solid. Okay, so we will be working on those in the next part of the video. So let us hop to the next video.